Welcome back, everybody, to the Daily Show. And this is where I'll be doing technical analysis on big mega cap stocks. So, before we get started, please hit that like button, and that is greatly appreciated. And if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. Now, if you want to go and get your account turned like this right here, you can see, and ignore my S&P 1900 because that's where my target is, and I think it's gonna get there at some point the way things are going. This was early morning at 9:34 because we did not short the market on Friday. We went pretty much long near the lows, and after hour I actually added more into my position. And fast forward even a little bit later on, 3:36 p.m. You can see it just kept going and going and going. So if you're really serious about trading and you want to do this, you can also give me a follow right here on X. Definitely check out my link down in the description for Patreon, guys. And now let's get right into it. Dow is up 1.29%, Nasdaq up 2.21%, S&P up 1.56%, Russell up 2.78%. 11 sector that makes up S&P 500. Basic materials led the way, then technology, consumer cyclical, communication services. So definitely a risk on move here in the market today. Stock market map, well, pretty much green across the board, and you can see big green way of going here on the big names. Google up 3%, Meta up 1.48%, Tesla over 5%, Amazon 1.74%, Apple up nearly 1%, Oracle up 5%, Microsoft 0.61%, Broadcom up 10%, Nvidia up 2.84%. And now let's get right into Tesla and see what's going on. All right, so here on Tesla stock up 5.42%, big rally back up to the upside and recapturing that support 432 and staying over 20-day moving average, which is sitting now at 434. So if it remains like this, we got Bollinger Bands are squeezing. Top one coming down, the lower one going up. We do have earnings coming out. I think it's next week, so that's going to be something to watch. If this thing is over that 20-day, it can easily push back up to 465 to even higher, especially with earnings. Now, if this is just a dead cat bounce and things are going to come back down, then watch out for this support to gives up 432 to 434 because of the 20-day moving average. And then this thing will land all the way down to 415, 411 to the lower Bollinger Band, and then we have unfinished business, couple of gaps down here, starting with 396.69 and then 368.99 on Tesla. On Amazon stock, it's up 1.71%, so nothing bullish about Amazon here. You can see we came all the way down to bottom of this range and pretty much went back up, and nothing big here on Amazon unless this thing gets over 224, which is not the case as of right now. Just a green day, and if this thing gets under that 215 level, it can come down and close this gap right here at 210.39 to the upside. To be more bullish here on Amazon, it needs to get over, I would say, 224 to 226 over these moving averages and over this candle. That's going to look more bullish for more upside, not right now. So we need to talk about the market a little bit here, guys, because I didn't start anything at the beginning of my video. So what happened Friday while Trump's tariff was kicking in again, and he made that tweet, and everything just came down, right? So we all know how it works. You know, if it's going up too much, usually he brings it down. I mean, it's a total manipulation in the market, which is good for some people, people that are really expert in getting these types of tweets and learning from them. They're making ton of money. Also, there are people that lost a lot of money, especially on Friday. Some people went short after that big bearish engulfing candle on Friday, and they got their face ripped off. Fortunately, we did not short the market. We sold all our puts pretty much on Friday, pretty much everything, a new, old, whatever we got, pretty much sold out of all the positions, and we went net long here in the market. And I mean, I wasn't expecting a $12 move here in the market today on Qs and on SPY. So we got paid on, we took QQQ calls, and it was fantastic because of what happened, especially with more tweets coming out that he's going to meet with President Xi, and then not only that, things are going to be really fine with China. And I think Trump also made money on crypto. So I mean, it's all insider trading and all that. But again, guys, we cannot do anything. We don't care. We just need to watch our back, and we need to make money as Trump is doing all that. And it's not the first time he's doing all that. He did it before, when he was president last time. So it's a good opportunity, but he cannot just go net long at all time high, and he cannot just go short when things are pulling down 3-4% in one day, and then end of the day you open up a put position, a short position, and then you expect that it's going to go down a bit more and you're going to get paid. So a lot of people got caught off guard by that sell off on Friday. And then a lot of people also got caught off guard by buying puts on Friday and now getting their face ripped off. And I know there's lots of people out there that actually went short, Friday, and they kept it, and now everything is just burned to the ground, right? So just be careful, guys. Especially with all those tweets, you gotta see those tweets in order, to trade here in this market. That's the only man. That's the only catalyst that is moving the market. Not Moody's downgrading and all that crap. Nothing is working. Trump is the man. AMD. We saw AMD going up today, but you can see, I mean, a lot of chop. We didn't get anywhere. We went to the 5 day. We went past that 222 mark and then came back down. So AMD, one thing I would say, if this thing is consolidating, that would be more bullish. We also have earnings coming up end of actually beginning of next month. But if this thing is getting over 222 and staying over, then it can actually make a run back up to 235, even 240. So watch out here on AMD. On Google stock, it's up 3%. So Google again up on the day, and you can see it's making a nice move up. It's staying over that 243.39, which is the 5 day moving average. And if it remains over that, you're going to see a move up to 248 and possibly even 253. If this thing comes back down, then definitely has to hold that 238 support. If not, it's coming all the way down to 227.59 here on Google. On Meta, we get a doji type candle today. Indecision candle. It went higher, came back. It's a green day, but you can see it did not get past 717. So that's going to be the concern here on Meta. I would like to see Meta over 738. That would be more bullish, and that would look really nice for the bulls. If this thing remains over 717, watch out for the support down here, bottom of this candle, around 705 to flat 700, and then all the way down here at 690 to 682. To the upside, 717, we can get past that. It can definitely make a move back up to 738. Microsoft is up 0.60%. It actually made a move back up to almost 517. Got the rejection, came back, and now if you look at my screen, it's trying to hold at 513 right here, 50-day moving average. And if it does not hold here, it can come all the way back down to 510 to even flat 500 to 503 to close this gap down here. If it gets over 517, that's when you're going to see a run up back up to right here the 5 day moving average around, I would say, 519 to 520. If we cross and get over that level, you're going to see a push up to 528 to 532 on Microsoft. Apple stock had that breakdown and now some recovery today, but you can see we got up to 250 and rejection right there. And as a matter of fact, because of how it's been really good since I came back from vacation, the trading is going really well. I missed it. To short this thing at 250, and you can see it came back down to 247, and now it's trading close to 247. So, I mean, earnings are end of this month, but this thing broke down, went back up to 250, got the rejection. So now it's going to be interesting to see if this thing gets over 250, then it's heading back up to 252 and possibly even higher. These moving averages can act as a resistance here if we get over 250 and get up to 252. To the downside, critical level to watch definitely at 246, and if that gives up down here at 241, and then we have 238, and then this gap at 234 to 235. So Netflix, it's a pretty flat day here. It came all the way down to almost 1200, went back up, and now it's holding over that 1210 range right here to 1214. These moving averages can act as a support, and that is what it's doing right now. If it stays over 1215 to maybe even 1210 right here, these moving averages can hold. Then definitely watch out for a move back up to 1250 to 1270 before earnings. If it does not hold, then watch out for a move back down to 1200 flat, and then this gap comes into play 1163.58 on Netflix. On Nvidia stock, it's up nearly 3%, and you can see it came all the way down below 184, but we recaptured that support. So now we got an inside day, we got a doji type candle, went actually back up to 190, came down and closed at 188.32. So it'll be interesting to see if this thing remains over 184. If that is the case, it's heading back up to 190 and then maybe even 200. To the downside, because of this inside day and doji type candle, I think we have to give some time to see if the support holds at 184. If not, this is still a dead cat bounce and things can really pull back hard from here. And that is why we need to wait and see how the price action works here on Nvidia going into tomorrow and rest of the week. As long as it remains over 184, technically that's bullish for Nvidia bulls. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys.